Good morning everyone, hope you all are doing good and safe at home. Today on this video I will start with one question to you, and the question is, who are the people who are responsible for developing our nations and protect our nations and working on the ground zero level? You might be thinking about the people who have been serving our nation for a long time and the people who are serving our nations in a difficult time. If you're thinking about the serving our people for a long time, definitely a soldier or a farmer. On the difficult time, definitely you always think about this corona pandemic time, a doctor, a police officer, a banker, and finally a safai wala. These are the people who are responsible and who are working in ground zero level and day and night without thinking about their health and any benefit and provide the benefit to our citizen. So today on this video, I will start with by one of them and picking one of them and provide what are the things that they are really helpful for us and what are the government schemes that has been captured for them, and yes, what are the things that is under this government scheme, how they will get benefited under this government schemes, and what are the people who are eligible on this government scheme. So I just want to pick one person on there, that's none other than the farmer, who's really helpful for us for our bread and butter, right? They are the people who are directly or indirectly provide the benefit to us in order to give a one day meal or twice a meal in a day. Okay, so that is why it is always tell that the farmers are really helpful for the people who are working on the ground zero level and provide the building of a nations. And this video is all up for you and the people who are really farmer. I just want to salute them from my core of heart. And yes, the government scheme that is launched for them rather than the Kishan credit card or KCC. So you might be thinking about the three word and the three terms that is really helpful, how it is helpful for them, and what are the basic requirement for a farmer to apply for this card, and what is the benefit he or she can get from this card, and finally the Kishan Smmana Nidhi Yojana, the recent scheme that is launched by the government, and what are the update about the schemes. So today on this video I just want to request you to stay till the end to get the benefit out of it. Okay, so what exactly KCC, what is exactly Kishan credit card? This is credit card or this card launched by the Indian government in the year of 1919 and provide to the farmers in order to provide them the benefit of financial assistance for cultivating the crops. You have known about the crops, how much is important that to cultivating a crops when you are thinking about for your meals, right? For your twice a meal a day, right? Your lunch as well as your dinner. So definitely you always think about how this is got to be cultivated when it is coming from the land. Definitely due to this our farmer brothers, due to our brothers who are working day and night in the cultivating the crops, and yes, this is finally come to us directly or indirectly. Okay, so what is the things that is coming under this card KCC, that is Kishan credit card? This is helpful for a farmer to take a loan from the bank, and this is act as a credit card. You might have heard about the credit card, right? You have a credit card when you purchase some of the shoppings, and you do shoppings in case in the mall, in the somewhere, it will definitely help you to purchase some of your need things. Okay, that's why it is very much important for a KCC, for a Kishan, for a farmer to cultivate their crops, to provide the financial assistance. For this, he can compost, it can use for the cropping, it can use for the pesticides as well for the chemical that is used for cultivating the crops. So these are the four things that is useful for the farming and for the agriculture and for the agriculture, and this card is useful for that. Okay, so it is also cover the financial assistance for him as well. If it is also cover the financial assistance for his employment as well as the fisheries and animal husbandry. If you think about fishery, in Hindi it is called Matsya Palan. If you think about animal husbandry, okay, right, this is all about the Pasu Palan. So it means that for this also this card can be used. So I just want to tell you how much percentage, how much loan you can take from this card. If you are thinking about your cultivation of a land or cultivation of a land, definitely always think about how much percent, the minimum amount you can loan. A farmer can take a loan from a bank, definitely 50,000, and a maximum can it take from the 3 lakhs. It means that every person cannot take 3 lakhs. Depend upon the things that the income of the farmer his credit history, his farming agriculture and his capacity and the cultivation as well as the fertility. So these are the factors that has to be considered. On the basis of that, the loan can be granted to him. Okay, so the maximum, as I told about, the minimum amount is 50,000 and maximum amount is 3 lakhs, okay, for the loans. So apart from that, the government has also provided the fisheries and family pasupalan, for, or otherwise called the animal husbandry, okay, for extra 2 lakhs. Okay, so if you are thinking about taking the loans for your all the benefits, you can avail the benefit from the nearest private bank, that's maybe private bank and public sector bank. Okay, so what are the loans can be written to the person? Definitely it can be written to the person on the basis of two things. One is crop loan and another one is term loan. So what exactly a crop loan? Crop loan is nothing but for it cultivating his crop, which is the agriculture, and what are the crops he is cultivating. The loan can be granted to him on the basis of minimum 50,000, maximum is 3 lakh. And apart from that, it is also granted to him a term loan which is based on the extra more than the 3 lakhs, and there is no government intervention on the term loan. In the crop loan you have a government intervention, but in the term loan it is not government intervention, but it is depend upon which bank he has opened an account, and all the defined by scrutinize all the documents a bank has to be given, has to give the loans to the farmer. Okay, so this is all about the KCC card. So definitely I already told about, apart from the apart from this cultivation of land, what are the things that is a compost crop and pesticides and chemicals. The other thing can be responsible is his employment as well as the fisheries and animal husbandry. Okay, so if you think about that, definitely the loan can be granted. So apart from that, another thing that is added on the Kishan credit card is none other than the insurance coverage. Okay, so a farmer can take an insurance coverage if anything happen to crops due to the natural calamity, or anything can happen to him due to the natural calamities. Okay, so if the farmer died due to some natural calamities, and the amount of 50,000 will be given to him for his death. In case of disability, he will get a 25,000 in case of disability. In case of death, definitely you will get the 50,000. So this is applicable for the farmer. Okay, so now the thing that all the benefit that is given to the farmer to the Kishan credit card, has always told about the Kishan credit card. So now the question is, who are the people who are eligible for the Kishan credit card? The first thing is that minimum age should be 18 years and maximum age should be 75 years. So if you are above the 60 years, definitely the co-owner is required, another person would be required, and to take this card. Okay, so two people can take this card in case the person is 60 years old. It means that the people from his family or something like his friends, so whoever he wants interested, but 2 person is required. Okay, in case the age is 60 years above, but 18 to 16 years old, he can only apply for that. Okay, so this is all about that. And the second thing is all about that the land he has his own agricultural land, or he can work in some others agricultural land. Okay, if you see in the gaon, or if you see in the villages, people who are in the higher income group, or the people who are middle income group, they are just generally the lower middle income group or the higher middle income group, they are generally rented their land to their farmers. Okay, so that they can cultivate the land, and at the end of years and at the end of month, they have to divide the cultivation, the crops on the basis of the ratios, how much the farmers has to take, how much they given to the owner. So the people who are the farmer who are taking the land, or who are doing the farming for the other owners, they can apply for that. Also the farmer who have their own land, they can also apply for this card. So that is one. And second thing is, if you are applying for this card, definitely you will get a loan for that, which I already told about. The loan amount should be in between the 50,000 to 3 lakhs, and but the one basic necessity is that he should not have a loan prior to any other bank. So that is really important. If you are taking a loans, definitely it is important that there is no other loans is on you and any other banks. Okay, so that is very much important. So what are the things that is these are all the eligibility that he has to fulfill under the card. Okay, right now the previously what happened is that in order to make a card, it is very much difficult for a Kishan or for a farmer, because it is almost required to almost 2,000 or 2 to 5,000 rupees for making or any kind of loan he waiver he wants to take, he has to pay some money or like that. Okay, but now the government has changed the rules and take the decision that these are the things that we have given as a waiver, so that farmer can be apply the loans. The main aim of the government is all that the people can farmer can take a loan with a cheaper interest rate, so that it will helpful for them to provide to cultivating their land. As well as the second thing, I always tell about the financial inclusion, that banking can be reached in every corners of the world. So if a farmer can be take a loan, definitely he has to be a bank account, or that without bank account it cannot take a loan from a bank, right? So the financial inclusion perspective, this is also applicable, that the Kisan credit card to be given to the farmer. So the government has they have waiver to waive on the certain things that the farmer can get the benefit. The first thing that about the waiver is all about the making of a credit card. Okay, so Kisan credit card making, the whatever the money has to be, that is waived total by the government. And the second thing, a debt waiver document, whatever document is required for waiving of a debt. For example, if you it's not example, it's actually, if you the farmer taking a loan, definitely he will get an interest at 7% by the government, but if he able to pay in between 1 year, then he'll get a 3% of rebate from the government, and he has to pay all his loan at the 4%, right? So same thing, for making of that document or the debt waiver, the farmer has to go to the bank regularly, and that's created a headache for him. So government has taken a step that whatever the document required, it totally take a waiver on that document. Okay, and apart from that, it has to be all the inquiry has to be done, that on the also government has provide some waiver on that, provide some benefit on that. Okay. So now the thing is, the farmer's document, what are the things that is required for the farmer document? Previously, there is a farmers, whenever you are taking taking this card, the document required is voter ID card, Aadhaar card, driving license, Aadhaar proof, which I told, and the guarantor, and the owner agreement, land agreement document. Previously it was that, but now the government has taken a step to revive all the thing and to vanish all the thing from the market. And 2-3 things that is necessary, that is landowner's record, if he is in his land, if he has own land, or some other's land he is cultivating. The second thing is about its address proof, where he is residing, which location he has a house. The third thing is that he doesn't have a loan previously in his name. So these 3 things is now required. The other thing which I told earlier is not requiring. I just want to repeat it. Voter ID card, Aadhaar card, driving license, Aadhaar proof, guarantor, land document is not required right now. The 3 things is required right now: land or no record, Aadhaar proof, and you don't have a loan in your name previously, so that they can you can apply for this Kisan credit card. So this is the things that is given. And another thing is, apart from the Kisan credit card, he also get the passbook, okay, where it is named as his own name, where it is he is from base, and the passbook will be linked to his Kisan credit card in case that whatever the amount he has taken a loan, or what is the amount he has paid, and how much percentage interest is now is continuing on his name. So all the records he can get through this passbook, so that he will much aware about how much amount he has to pay, and how much remaining amount he has to pay to the bank at the end of the period. Okay, so this is a passbook that is given to the bank. So as I already said, that your for making of this bank account, definitely one thing is very necessary, that your Aadhaar card. Without Aadhaar card, it is not possible to making it successful to make this to take this card or take a loan from a bank. So Aadhaar card is mandatory, and the Aadhaar card should be linked to your bank account, so that you get a passbook, you take a Aadhaar credit card on your name. So that's really helpful for you. Okay, so as I already told, all the benefits, the eligibility, passbook, the passbook benefit, along with the Kisan credit card, and the insurance benefit on the Kisan credit card, already discussed with this. And how much percent of interest, already about 7% of interest rate is given. In case you are paying the loan, definitely will get a rebate of 4% of 3% rebate, 3% rebate, so that you can pay the loan on 4% interest rate. And apart from that, you will get a term loan benefit, depend upon the by bank how much it is already centralized by the bank. It's not government intervention, the term loan. Apart from that, you will get a loan for the fisheries and animal husbandries, which is none other than the 2 lakh extra apart from your 3 lakhs. Okay, 3 lakhs will be given for the crop loan. After that, you will get a loan for 2 lakh. Okay, depend upon your circumstances. It's not that people will get every 2 lakh or 3 lakhs. Okay, it is a maximum amount, and depend upon your your cultivation land, or what are the things I have already discussed about, your income, credit history, your farming, agriculture land capacity, cultivation and fertility. On the basis of that, the loan amount will be calculated and given to you. So this is all the things, and 2 lakh extra I have to given to the further fisheries. Okay, so this is all the thing I have discussed about the Kisan credit card. Apart from that, this is the important thing I want to discuss to you, the recent government changes. You all know about the Smmana Nidhi scheme. Okay, it is the scheme was launched by the December 2018. It means that the scheme, who are the people who are registered on the scheme, they will get an amount of 6,000 every year. Okay, and that will be given on the installment of 2,000 installment. Okay, so you'll get an 6,000 every year for your benefit. So but you have to register on the website, which I will give it on the link of the video and the below link. So you just have to take the link and register yourself and get the benefit out of it. So for that, you need to have a bank account, you need to have an Aadhaar card that is linked to a bank. Okay, and on this scheme I already told about 6,000. You will give 6,000 benefit amount will be credited every year. Okay, and that is important. And what are the things that is given? So you have to register yourself from in the website, and that is the website is called, I will give in the down section, so you will get the website name. So that's website name is pmkisan.government.in. Okay, on this number you have to register. Okay, I will give you the gateway where you can register your name. And what are the things that is necessary is all about your Aadhaar number, your address details, your wherever your locations. Okay, your khata number, your khatra number. So you'll get all this thing from your portal, whichever state you belongs to. So you can search that, and you have to take the khata number and you have to put that in your this site, so that you can register, you get the benefit of it. And you can also check the beneficiary status from this number, whether the amount is credited or your whatever the things you are applied, it is approved by the bank or not. Once it is got approved by the bank, the amount will be credited, the 6,000 amount will be credited, not directly 2,000 on the basis of the installment basis on your name on every year. And this Kisan credit card, one thing I have forgot to tell you about, this Kisan credit has a validity for the 5 years. You just have to renew it, so that it will be provide benefit to you for a long-term perspective. So this is all about the Kisan credit card and all about the Kisan Smmana Nidhi scheme. Okay, which I have already told you. And the person who are not eligible for the Kisan Smmana Nidhi scheme is all about the doctors, lawyers, CA, taxpayer, and they are not eligible, obviously, right? So they are not eligible. The people who are doing farming land, cultivating land, they are eligible for that, right? So hope you understand something on it. But at the end of video, I just want to request it, if you understand something from my video, try to share it or try to provide information to the people who are your brother, farmer brother, they who are cultivating their own land or some other's land. So just provide the information, whichever language they understand, and that will really feel helpful for me and really bless me that I can provide the benefit to them directly or indirectly. But yes, I provide the benefit to them eventually. Okay, so this is all about my video. Hope you understand something. If you have any concern, any questions, just write down on the comment, or don't forget to like, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much.